Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Massive Car Head. 6. Exhaust upgrade. Catback or full exhaust. Mufflers are meant to reduce engine noises, but in the process, they also restrict the flow of exhaust gases coming from an engine. This leads tuners to have one of the most common and most perceivable upgrades installed, a new exhaust system. There are different ways to upgrade a car's exhaust system, but most experts agree that a catback system, where all exhaust components located after the catalytic converter are replaced, would increase engine power the most. A catback system offers higher power gains as restrictions to exhaust flow are removed, resulting in a lower back pressure for the vehicle. The drawback is higher noise levels and the possibility of a car no longer being street legal. Horsepower gain, around 10 HP to 20 HP, depending on materials used. 5. Racing clutch kit. While most consider the clutch assembly as not a part of an engine, it is still important for those looking to produce more horses to upgrade it, since the clutch connects the flywheel to the transmission and ensures that power is transferred to the wheels. A clutch does not have impact on horsepower, but the best kits transfer power at a minimal loss. Aside from that, the stock clutch kit can only handle a specific power band. Any higher than that, it may lead to huge damage for the clutch or even the entire transmission. It is important, however, to understand what kind of aftermarket clutch kit it needed to buy a car. Does it need a heavy-duty clutch for hauling heavy items, or does it have to be lightweight and aggressive for tracking? Either way, drivability would be affected, especially for manual transmissions, which means a long, hard contemplation will be needed. Number 4. Forged pistons. Stock or cast pistons are not bad, but it is best to upgrade a car's stock internals if an engine is pushed to its limits. Almost all racing setups use a forged piston, as they can handle more power and stay in higher RPMs without degrading over time due to heat. This is also why some aftermarket companies sell forged internals like crankshafts, pistons, and connecting rods, because parts need to be durable to handle that extra horses, especially considering that only a sliver of oil prevents metal-to-metal contact. Speaking of crankshafts and connecting rods, it is also good to upgrade these to produce more power safely. But for street applications, a lot of stock crankshafts can deal with a few additional horsepower gain. None but supports higher compression ratio brought by upgraded cams. Number 3. Aftermarket camshaft. Camshafts open the valves of an engine, allowing air to either pass through a cylinder or the exhaust gases exit the engine. Stock camshafts are built to last for a long time, but original equipment manufacturer or OEM parts may not be able to support a projected increase in horsepower. Bigger and stronger camshafts would not only open valves more and longer, but they also allow car owners to stay at high RPMs without worrying too much about wear. Upgrading camshafts requires a mechanical know-how though, which means such upgrades may be better left to mechanics. A wrong camshaft setup may lead to issues in timing and rocker arm clearance, which can lead to poor engine performance. Horsepower gain, 10 HP to 20 HP. Number 2. Turbocharged or supercharger. How can you add around 100 more horsepower to your car? The quickest answer would be forced induction, or by slamming a turbo or a supercharger into an engine. And for an already turbocharged car, putting a bigger turbine for normally aspirated cars, turbocharging them might mean a delay in throttle response at cruising speeds, also called turbo lag. But the increase in horsepower and torque once the turbo spools are so huge that some would live with it and just improve their driving mechanics. One problem with turbocharging, however, is putting power that is more than a car can handle. A lot of videos have been uploaded to show what could go wrong if a car makes too much boost. Turbochargers and superchargers are good, but only if an engine can actually support more power. This usually means putting all the above-mentioned modifications ahead of turbocharging. Horsepower gain, 50 HP to 150 HP or even more depending on the setup. Number 1. ECU remap. The reason why upgrading cars is usually called tuning is because of this. A car's electronic control unit, which controls a lot of aspects in an engine like air-fuel ratio, timing, spark plug ignition, and other factors, are tuned by computer experts for optimal performance. In short, the potential power gain from upgrades installed would not be reached if ECU tuning is not done properly. What remapping basically does is to control how much fuel is pumped in at certain power bands and to select when the spark plug would trigger the combustion. Remapping, however, only applies to modern cars or those that utilize electronic fuel injection instead of carburetors. Also, remapping does not come cheap. Tuners usually charge a hefty amount for use of the software, the dynamometer, which measures horsepower and torque figures, and the expert skills which have been honed over time. Proceed with caution though, remapping can void a car's warranty. Horsepower gain around 20 HP to 50 HP, but crucial for smooth ride and optimal performance. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.